Bear Squad, what is up? The Polar Bear is here on a nice Wednesday. How is everyone doing? So we're going to be servicing some USI machines today, and we're servicing these today because, well, they need to be serviced. Also, I'm matching this up with an interview we did with Quick Play, and they are running Wittern machines. Man, I've been pronouncing that wrong for way too long. Really solid machines is kind of the evolution of these machines. Something I'm pointing out in this video right here is that I still forgot to get the silly light bulb in this machine. But anyways, before we get too much further into the video, listen, we're going to hop right into this interview, and I'm going to let you guys listen to the interview of me, Eli, and Cody from Quick Play. It was such a good time. All right, guys, listen in. All right, guys, I am super pumped here today. This is the second time that we're gonna have Eli from Quick Play on the channel, and the first time that we're gonna have Cody from Quick Play on the channel. I am really excited about this in general. So these guys do claw machines and bulk machines, right? That's primarily. Yep. Wait, you guys have full line now, don't you?
We have 6 full line machines. We've been doing that for about 4 months.
Where the heck have I been, yo? Holy cow. Yeah, so what kind of machines are you guys running?
We have from vending.com. It's a 23 select snack machine and a 10 select soda. We have 2 of those at a nursing home.
What are the brand names?
Wittern. They're from Wittern. I don't know the brand name.
Okay, everyone, I have been pronouncing Wittern written for way too long.
I say written.
But anyways, so super stoked to have you guys on the channel again for a second time. You for a first time, Cody.
Yeah, thank you.
This is super great. The last time was like a catastrophic failure on this. This is so bad. I spent days trying to recover the footage. But I was binge watching your channel.
Yes, you have a video on it. You talked to me on it. Yeah,
yep,
that was awesome.
That was super cool.
Right.
So I actually don't have any Wittern machines. I have a whole bunch of USI, which is like pre-Wittern, but we'll show some of those in the background of this video here. But what are you guys thinking about the full line right now? How are you feeling?
It's pretty nice, but I like the claw machines a lot more because it takes a lot less time to service and the profits are a lot higher.
This is the second video where you guys need to comment below. Should I be getting into claw machines?
Yes.
Is that like my next buy?
It's a breeze, man. You'll love it.
For real. I gotta get into it. So this whole trip to New Orleans has been a whole lot of fun. This is actually the first time I've met a whole bunch of people. Right. And you guys are gonna be seeing that in a whole bunch of videos here. It's gonna be super fun. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh man. So one more thing before we go. Who won that arm wrestling contest?
Oh! I was trying as hard as I could. I just look up and you're just.
It was a lot of fun.
That's why you're the polar bear.
That's why I'm the polar bear.
I worked that left though. I mean, you got me there at the end. You got me there at the end.
You had me scared for a second, then I was like, no, I'm not scared. All right. Thank you guys again so much for coming on the channel.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Let's get back into the narrative.
I got
it keeps going.
I got ice on.
I got that.
I went for it.
My shoulder.
It's on there,
Back into this. Alright guys, I cannot even begin to explain how much fun that was. We had a blast down in New Orleans. Eli, Cody, thank you guys again so much for that interview. It was such a good time. So we're in here changing some things up here, using the last of, almost the last of my potato skins in this machine. These guys barreled right through an entire column. Those things I buy for super cheap and I sell them for $1 and they just fly off the shelves. Legit, they grow wings and fly. It's absolutely crazy. Love it. You gotta love stuff like that when you can buy something super cheap, flip it for 3 times what you pay for it, and the volume just keeps going, you know? I'm not sure if I've done it yet or not, but I did wind up pulling out, yeah, I must have already done it. I did wind up pulling out a whole bunch of spicy nachos that had expired from this machine. Spicy nacho Doritos that had expired from this machine. The spicy chips didn't do nearly as good as I thought they would. The Takis are the only spicy chip I really have left. And those have like really, really long shelf lives. So I'm not very worried about them at all. Oh, I do still have spicy stuff. Do I pull? I don't remember if I pulled those out or not. Those are spicy Cheetos. I can't remember if I pulled them out. Oh, yep, I'm pulling them out right now. I'm like, yep, no more of that. Yeah, they just didn't really sell very well. And it makes sense because the average age of people employed at this area, I'm pretty sure is above 40. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna, like, we have a lot of Diet Coke that sells at this location. Stupid amount of Diet Coke. But I'm gonna go through, we're gonna modify some of our stock levels. I am using vendsoft in this video. There are a couple of videos that are gonna come out in the next week or so where I'm not using vendsoft. Well, I'm using it, I'm just not using it on camera because it's so much faster when you're at home to use it. I try to make videos here and there on that stuff, but it really it doesn't bring the clicks. It's not clickbaity enough. So we're gonna hop into the candy bar section here next. You guys can see we still got some grandma's cookies left in there, and looks like the Twix are the ones selling the most. So she had a couple of people that had lost their money in the machine, and I have a policy in place that I just give the refund immediately. This is not one of the locations that I'll be putting the refund slips in. Anything that does more than 300 a week is what I will be putting refund slips in. Outside of that, I probably won't. If I lose an account that does $20 a week, I lose an account that does $20 a week. I'm not gonna fret over it too much. But this account, I'm not sure what this account does weekly. I would imagine it's probably like $30, $40 a week on this account. But we'll find out in the next couple of weeks because I'm going to be doing these dailies. In order for me to do these dailies, I have to be at these locations once every week. This is another location where I think I'm going to wind up pulling this machine out and putting a different combo in. Maybe, I'm not sure. But I think this combo machine would probably do better at actually this is a machine that should really be at a tire shop, to be honest with you. This it's at a service shop right now, but the volume they do here is so small, very, very small volume. I filmed this on Friday. It's now Sunday. You guys are watching this on a Wednesday. And I'm just going to pull up the MoMA app real quick and see where this machine is at since then. Granted, they're not open on weekends, so they're a little bit slower in that aspect. Yeah, it's only got $1 in it. So it hasn't made a whole lot of sales since then. It's got $1 in it, but it looks like it's down quite a bit in product. Yeah. Wow. Well, there's been like $30 in cashless sales. That's impressive. I'm noticing that in a lot of my locations, my cashless sales are going up dramatically. Let's see how much Diet Coke they have left, because these guys fly through the Diet Coke. So much Diet Coke. Yeah, see, there's been 14 Diet Coke sales since I left there, and there's only $1 in the machine. Isn't that ironic? So whoever's buying the Diet Coke, they're definitely doing it with a debit card. And I love that, because that money just gets deposited right into my account. I don't really have to do any work for that money. So it's really, really easy going on me. You see, we still got the Slim Jims. The Slim Jims are doing pretty good. I think the second motor died. I haven't really had the time to sit there and try to diagnose it, and I'm not thinking that I'm going to. I'm pretty sure that we're going to be putting another machine in. That's the guy right there telling me that is still not working. But there is enough Slim Jims in there. Or are they Slim? Yeah, I think they're, I don't know, meat sticks, whatever. He's not super worried about it, so I'm not super worried about it. so we're not going to pay a huge amount of attention to it. But you can see we got the Kit Kats, the Reese's. Can't really tell what's in the next row. Looks like Almond Joy. That stuff's gonna go. I actually think I stole a couple as a snack on the way out. But yep, we're on the last row here, and you can see those cup of noodles. They do pretty good. They definitely sell a bunch of those. This is the only location that I have them, so I just keep the stock below. I'm still not sure how I'm going to go about reminding myself to order it though, because it's not like on my shelf, and I usually use my shelf to place my orders. So we'll see how that works. Oh man, I still haven't put a curtain up. I need to put a curtain up where the shelf is to try to keep all the heat off the chocolate. Fortunately, there's nothing really there that's going to melt super easy, so I'm not too terribly haired out about it. Whole bunch of them Famous Amos. These guys love their Famous Amos. And the Grandma's cookies. They had Grandma's cookies in the other coil on the right hand side there. And that was all those sleeved cookies. I'm gonna start doing that more, the sleeved Grandma's cookies. People really seem to like those. I think I was out of them, so we're running through, we're using vendsoft now. We're switching over to the MoMA app, and we're going to use the MoMA app to just bring stock levels back to where they are, or bring stock levels back to where they are currently. Yep. And that is the part that takes a little while. You got a little bit. Filling the machine doesn't take long. It's keeping track of things that takes a long time. I sometimes wish my phone was like 10 times faster. I want to hear in the comments, is Apple faster than Android, or is Android faster than Apple? I think that depends on how old the phone would be. So I've seen some Apples that are pretty slow. I've seen some Androids that are pretty slow too. Actually, I've seen some Androids that are deathly slow. But everything's looking good here. Just going through filling everything up. So I have a new SD card that Walmart makes, and I'm kind of concerned. It's huge, 256 gigabytes, but I don't know. Looks cheap. Looks really cheap. Walmart made it. So this machine is this machine's a USI FSI combo. The snack side is an FSI. I can't remember what the sub model is. I wonder if I can look that up on vendsoft. I might be able to look that up on vendsoft. It'll probably tell me. USI FSI combo. Well, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, vendsoft has now got a mobile version of their website. And I have to say, I like it a lot better than the old version. Particularly, like, I like the old version when it comes to actually being on a desktop, but I like the new version if you're only using your phone. It makes things a lot easier. So go into machines real quick. And US FSI combo USI. Did I get the... Yeah, I didn't get the model. I just called it a combo. There are two different models of machine here. One of them is a USI soda slave machine that's got its own model. The other one's an FSI something. I have another machine that's similar to this that's a USI 3085. And that's at one of our tire warehouse locations. And it's literally the same machine. There's really nothing different about it, except for the location of the board on that machine. The location of the board on this machine. Well, this machine had an F80 board made by I think Crane makes the F80 board, but it was supposed to be an MDB board, but it didn't report cash sales. It's actually really annoying. And it did call for a different. Yeah, this machine did call for a different model of N1 Technologies, or N1's motherboards. If you guys are ever going to get upgraded motherboards, N1 is who you need to go with. I really prefer their boards over the UCBs made by Vendors Exchange. I'm not sure if they're made by Vendors Exchange, but Vendors Exchange deals them. So you can see we've got the camera out, doing a little bit of vlogging in this process here. Gonna pull the cash out of the cash box. There's really not a lot there. Actually, these guys use 5s a lot. A lot of those are 5s. And we got some change here. Really not enough hands at all to make this work. Like, I'm so glad that I have the cap cam, because if I didn't have the cap cam, there'd be no way for me to get all this footage the right way. Look at me struggling. I'm just like, whatever at that point. I'm just like, yep, done. We're done with this. I'm not doing it again. So we'll throw that in there, close it up, and move on to the soda machine. So something I'm gonna start doing, because I get really frustrated with having open open cases of soda. If a machine isn't gonna take a case of soda, then I'm not gonna bring a case of soda in. So unless it's missing 24 or more sodas, I won't be bringing a case of that in. So I'll only bring in cases. And if I'm there every week, it's really not going to make that big of a difference, except for at our big location. That one, well, I kind of do that anyway at that location. I try to fill it all the way up, but it doesn't always happen. Sometimes they go through 2 cases of Monster. Sometimes they almost always go through 4 cases. Yeah, pretty much always go through 4 cases of Mountain Dew at that location. These guys go through Diet Coke like crazy. So much Diet Coke. Doing a little bit more vlogging here, and then we're gonna fill this sucker up. You guys are gonna see the method that I use to fill this machine up is moderately monotonous, but saves a lot of time and exploded cans. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna catch the soda as it falls. We're gonna drop it, catch it, bam, just like that, then catch it again, then catch it again, and then roll it down. And then we repeat that process every time. Drop it, catch it, drop it, catch it, drop it, catch it, bam, good to go. We just go through, we do this. I'm pretty sure I emptied the whole 24 pack in that thing, and we called it a day after that. But yeah, the Diet Coke here is huge seller. The other one is Pepsi Zero. These guys really like their Pepsi Zero. I'm not really a big diet soda fan. Actually, to be honest, I'm not a soda fan. I just drink it when it's the only thing that I have. I need to stop doing that and start going for water. Get the old water going. Is anyone else excited for hiking season? I want to go hiking. I want to go climb mountains. I'm a big polar bear. I love the mountains. Alright, so we're about halfway through that bin there. And yeah, this machine has been a solid workhorse. I think it's starting to get loud. I have a lot of machines I want to replace and refurbish. This machine doesn't really need much refurbishing, but I'm pretty sure sooner or later the cooling unit is going to need to be replaced. This machine I purchased, where did I purchase this? I purchased this in a bulk buy of machines for like $125. Although I think it averaged out to a bit more than that, because I wound up getting rid of 3 of the machines that I bought in that bulk buy. I bought a USI 3014A, and that machine just had a lot of problems. So I wound up scrapping that machine entirely. I didn't really want to upgrade anything on it. I didn't want to do anything with it. There was a Row 5900, I believe, that we had, that we scrapped. I know we blew that one up. We exploded it. That was kind of cool. And then the cold food, we had a cold food crane machine that I tried to give away to like so many people, but no one came to get it. So ultimately we wound up just getting rid of it altogether. And that was it. So we've got a little bit of closing vlogging happening here, and that comes out to be pretty much it for this video. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. You are truly the Bear Squad of this channel. Remember to love life and live your dreams. Everyone, this is the Polar Bear out.